I have a message from the universe, a big one. If you never watched any other video and you wanted to change your life, I mean in any way, shape, or form, watch this video. It's so simple. I hope you have an epiphany. And even if you know what I tell you is true, it still might sink in that today could be a huge turning point. I'm going to give you the universal message that is amazing, transformational. You ready for this? Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears and live an amazing life. Break through the fears. It exists. It's part of the Matrix program. If we break through it, we start to change the program. This is why we talked about the glitch in the Matrix. Isn't really a glitch at all. We're creating it. It seems like a glitch, like a program on our computers that just happens. We're powering the glitch. In other words, we're peeling back the layers of the illusion, and we're getting to see that amazing, unlimited space, all intelligent. Now, I'm going to talk about that space. Are you ready for this? I hope that you take this in and really think deeply about it. Channeled message. What does channeling mean? I don't go, somebody doesn't take over my body. That's a little weird, don't you think? You never know what they're saying. I know exactly what's being said. And the universe is available to everyone to be channeled. In other words, when you break down the program and you get to connect to the ultimate power of which there's no illusions in there, then you get direct, pure answers. Mine today is this one thing. The universe always says yes. Go through your day saying that, and every thought that you have, follow it with the universe always says yes. And you can replace that with source always says yes, or the quantum field always says yes. Guess what? When you have a negative thought, the universe says yes. So when you say, this is how things are, and they're evil, or what, the universe says yes. So you say, I'm right, and the universe says yes. Creating your reality, creating your reality, creating your reality within the Matrix program. So you're going into more of a dense layer, so you're creating more illusion around yourself. So the light that is your core, it's everybody's core. We are the source of everything. We are the higher self. You're not separate. It's not something you have to consult with. You're always connected to it. But when you have layers of density and rules and ego, you create more and more thicker layers, and that core of the pure light of which you are gets squashed. It takes a lot to get through all of this, to see anything out here. So you're going in there, you're creating these layers and layers of illusion, negativity. Now, when you let that go, your light starts to shine and you start to connect to all answers, inspiration, inventions, opportunities, all come to you because the universe is the core of light and love, compassion, unconditional love, and therefore always drives the best and highest to you. Always has your best interest in mind, because that's the connection in what I call the miracle space. When you have illusion, you tell yourself different stories about that, and therefore it says yes. It loves you so much, it allows you to make mistakes, there's no such thing, to create density, to experience limitations, to experience hate or anger, or separation, or pointing fingers, or victimization. And somebody got upset because they said they felt that I was condescending to people who have anxiety or depression or whatever. Been there, done that. We've all experienced that. I'm not condescending at all. I'm empowering you. I'm telling you that if you don't want to feel that way, you don't have to. And you can actually shift it like that. Why? Because there's a story in your head that's telling you that things aren't okay. And therefore you go into a space of believing that in the universe, you, because you are that, says yes. Things are hopeless. This is a horrible place. Things are happening to me. I'm not creating that out there. How could I? It's horrible. I wouldn't do that. The universe says yes. You can change it. Because if you don't like what the universe is granting you through your own directives, then it's time to change the directives. You ready to do that? So, share this message. The universe says yes to everyone's request, everyone's directive, no matter what it is, because the universe is just a creative, expansive, amazing intelligence. It is exploring everything. We are the unconscious mind of it. It's exploring its own unconsciousness. We are that. How amazing is that? We are the one unlimited source, not recognizing itself, but playing a game of recognizing itself through forgetting everything that it is. Pretty damn amazing game, isn't it? What kind of program is that? Oh yeah, I'll sign up for that. What? Yeah, oh yeah, easy piece of cake, I'll get there, I'll remember. No, you get here and you don't remember, and then you start to realize why you're so, feeling anxiety or depression, all those things, because you're not remembering that you are all those things. So when you go into the space and you let go of the stories that you're limited, you know that no matter what you experience, it is only temporary, and that you can change how you think and feel about it at any time, and the universe will say, yes, I am better than this, I am better than this, I am higher than this, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am perfect because I am of the Creator, and the Creator doesn't make mistakes. Yes! And then you get it, and you realize we're all that. All of us, all in just different packages, all amazing, all getting to know what it's like to not know, and then getting to understand it again in the most challenging of places and circumstances. And then realizing how exciting it could be, because we can bypass the pain and the struggle. You don't need to struggle against anything. It doesn't matter who runs our country or who does this or that. When you're contributing to the collective in the most amazing, loving, unconditional, loving way, you change all that. It's not turning a blind eye, because if you're thinking of the physical world, I have to change that or stop it or oppose it, you become the problem, because then you're struggling against yourself because the other is you. I know it's tough to imagine that. But the other is you. It's an expression, it's a form of every probability that the one can be in one space. We're ending that low density, actions, reactions, because we're realizing opposing anything doesn't solve any problems. It just creates more struggle and pain, because as soon as you oppose somebody, they're going to come back at some point, and it's just this constant struggle. And the universe says yes. That's how you exist? Yes. War, opposition, separation, judgment, all of the things that look at the material world and say it's wrong. It's not wrong. How can it be? We created it, right? It's like smacking your head against the wall and going, ow, that shouldn't hurt. I'm like, well, then stop hitting your head against the wall. You goofball. So, are you ready to spend your day and recognizing every thought and realizing if you have a negative thought, you have a programming somewhere that you've either been exposed to and accept, or have chosen through exposure and accept? You don't have to accept any of it anymore. If you know that it is opposing, taking away choices of other people, or making somebody else wrong, you know that's coming from ego. Well, there has to be wrong. The universe says yes. Because what you think is wrong, I might not think is wrong. So who's right? Everyone. Yes. Everyone. Now go through your day and imagine every thought being granted, making it true. And then that is your reality. You can create your own hell that way, and most people do. Or your own heaven. And like the Pollyannas out there, you're creating a world that looks rosy. By the way, I did bring my rose-colored glasses with me to the condo. I'll get them out because I like how the world looks that way, because I'm projecting that into the quantum field, the collective. Aren't you glad? Because you're receiving that. It may not seem like it, but you are, because you and I are not separate. I hope that you will spread these messages. You can post these anywhere on the internet, anywhere. And please subscribe to my channel. I have free videos in Manifest Anything in the description. You can sign up for that. That is changing. I have at least 14 trainings in there. I'm going to take it down to 4 or 5 much more comprehensive ones. And then I'm going to take you into a new program in 2022 called Ignite. Are you ready for that? Because it's going to be mind-blowing. And it's going to be big. In other words, we're going to take you to places and get you to understand that you are so much more than what you might think you are. So, when you have a directive, it's equal to anyone's. Ye are all God's. These things you shall do and more. What Christ did, other people can do. He said that. These things you'll do and more. In other words, you hold that power too. You don't believe it? Well, that came from the one that came here to show us the amazing things that we can do, even as human beings. Now, for those of you who want to change your life, who want to do good things, who want to create ways to earn money and to flourish, to be abundant, to share that abundance, to be able to give to others in a way you might not be able to right now because you're concerned about your own finances or whatever. There's more things to come. So get ready for it and use what's available. And if you guys see over here, it'll have a little circle, it'll say information, it might come out. You can, or down in the description, you can absolutely sign up for these free videos and create your own online business. You can work from your home. You can work from anywhere in the world. Uh-oh, they're trimming the palm trees out there. So my apologies for... Do you remember when I was in Atlanta? I used to have this all the time. Okay, so I think it's time for me to go. You know I love you. You know what you are, don't you? It's pretty damn amazing. And you know this isn't a coincidence that you're here. Nobody just plopped you here. You agreed to come here, and you're part of my family. And I love you. And you're amazing. And no matter how angry you get at me or anybody else because you're frustrated, I'm going to tell you what, I'm hanging in there. I'm going to keep going and sending that information into the quantum field that you can turn anything around because you're beautiful and perfect and you are loved. In any situation, if you change your mind in that story, the universe will say yes. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Yes. Namaste.